Did you realize that one of the most affordable superfoods might already be quietly waiting for you in your kitchen? Yes, you heard it right. Quail eggs. While many consider quail eggs just a delicate delicacy or a fancy appetizer, few truly understand the profound health benefits they carry, especially for those in their golden years. In fact, nutritionists now regard quail eggs as one of the most complete foods nature offers. How often have you opened a carton of quail eggs without stopping to think about what they can do for your bones, your memory, or even your eyesight? What if I told you that eating quail eggs in a thoughtful way and with the right rhythm could help manage or even prevent 7 common health challenges that elders face every day? In this video, we will explore the astonishing science-backed health benefits of quail eggs for people aged 60 and above. We will also discuss who should approach them with caution and how to maximize the benefits of this nutrient-dense marvel. So, if you care about your health or the well-being of someone dear to you, this is a message you simply cannot miss. If you are new here, welcome. Our mission is to empower elders to live longer, stronger, and wiser. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share where you're joining us from in the comments below. We cherish hearing from our wonderful elder community worldwide. Let's begin. Before we jump in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly encourage you to press that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a health insight created especially for you. If this video resonates, please type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback helps me craft better content for you. 1. Supports brain health and memory. As we age, we often find ourselves pausing not only to reflect on the life we've lived, but also to cherish the memories we wish to hold on to tightly. The sound of a grandchild's laughter, an old melody that still moves your heart, the comforting aroma of a shared meal with family. These memories are precious treasures. Yet for many, a quiet shadow of worry creeps in, the fear of memory fading, of cognitive decline, casting a veil over our golden years. Here, something as simple and humble as a quail egg can make a remarkable difference. Quail eggs are among the richest natural sources of choline, a vital nutrient deeply involved in brain health. Choline is essential for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter crucial for memory formation and mood regulation. It helps brain cells communicate more clearly and efficiently, allowing us to process thoughts, recall information, and stay mentally sharp well into our later years. What's truly astounding is the powerful impact of this one nutrient. A landmark study published in the International Journal of Nutrition revealed that older adults with higher choline intake performed better cognitively and faced a significantly reduced risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. But here's the catch. Most people don't consume enough choline in their everyday diet, and this deficiency tends to increase with age. Just a few quail eggs can provide nearly 30% of your daily choline requirement, naturally and in an easily absorbable form. This isn't a miracle cure, but a consistent, nourishing way to protect your mind day by day, morning by morning. And the benefits go beyond the physical. Knowing you are supporting your mental clarity brings a sense of peace, dignity, and hope, emotions that are profoundly vital when facing the uncertainties of aging. But the story of the quail egg doesn't end there. The yolk, often misunderstood and sometimes feared, is where the magic truly lies. Alongside choline, it houses small yet potent amounts of omega-3 fatty acids and B vitamins, both champions of cognitive sharpness and emotional balance. It's as if nature has carefully wrapped a brain-boosting gift in that tiny shell. So, if you've been wondering whether quail eggs deserve a place in your diet, the science and stories agree. Yes, they do. They nurture not just the body, but the very essence of who we are. Our memories, our clarity, our bonds with those we love. And speaking of connection, did you know that the very same quail egg that nourishes your brain can also help safeguard something equally precious, your eyesight? What's hidden inside the yolk may surprise you next. If you're still with me and finding these insights meaningful, please type number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. Protects eye health. As the years pass, many older adults begin to notice subtle yet meaningful changes in their vision, struggling to read fine print, seeing halos around streetlights at night, or finding themselves holding a photograph a bit closer just to bring it into focus. These moments may seem small at first, but over time, they can feel like losing connection with the vivid details of life, the sparkle in a loved one's eyes, the colors of an evening sky, the words on a handwritten letter. But what if something as ordinary as a quail egg could help preserve those precious moments of clarity? Quail eggs, especially their yolks, contain 2 incredible nutrients that science has shown to protect and even enhance eye health: lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants accumulate in the retina, particularly in the macula, the area responsible for sharp central vision. Their role is to filter harmful blue light and reduce oxidative stress, 2 major contributors to age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. Most people don't realize that the body cannot produce lutein and zeaxanthin on its own. We must obtain them through our diet. And among all sources, quail eggs offer these nutrients in a highly bioavailable form, meaning our bodies absorb them more efficiently than from vegetables alone. This is especially important for older adults, whose digestive efficiency often declines with age. Research powerfully supports this. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science found that consuming 1 quail egg daily significantly increased both lutein and zeaxanthin levels in the blood, which correlates with improved macular pigment density, a key measure of eye health. Another study showed that quail egg consumption reduced the risk of developing severe age-related macular degeneration by nearly 40%. But it's not just about the science. It's about preserving the ability to see your granddaughter's smile clearly, to drive safely and confidently, to read without strain, and to feel connected to the world through your eyes. Quail eggs, so simple and familiar, quietly offer this gift: the power to help you see longer, see better, and see life in all its beautiful detail. And as incredible as it is that one food can protect your eyesight, the surprises don't end there. In fact, the very same quail egg that sharpens your vision may also be the secret to something even more vital: maintaining your strength and independence as you age. Let's talk about how quail eggs help your muscles and why it matters now more than ever. 3. Strengthens muscles and prevents frailty. There comes a moment in many people's later years when getting up from a chair feels different, slower, heavier, less certain. Tasks that once felt effortless, like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or walking longer distances, suddenly require thought, balance, even caution. For older adults, this gradual loss of strength isn't just frustrating, it can be frightening. It's not only about muscles. It's about independence, confidence, and the freedom to move without fear. That's why protecting muscle mass in your 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't simply a fitness goal, it's a lifeline. And surprisingly, quail eggs may hold one of the simplest, most powerful keys to keeping your body strong. Quail eggs are one of the few complete protein sources that are not only affordable, but also highly digestible, making them ideal for aging bodies. Each egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein, packed with all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair, rebuild, and thrive. Unlike some other protein-rich foods, quail eggs are gentle on the stomach and easy to prepare in many ways. What makes this especially important is a condition called sarcopenia, the natural age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It begins as early as your 50s and accelerates with age, often unnoticed, until it leads to weakness, imbalance, and falls. But here's the good news. Studies show that older adults who consume adequate protein, especially in the morning, maintain significantly better muscle strength and mobility than those who don't. Quail eggs offer a natural way to meet that need. Whether scrambled, poached, or boiled, they deliver the fuel your muscles crave. And it's not just about building muscle. It's about staying upright, walking unassisted, and doing the little things that bring joy. Tending a garden, cooking for family, or dancing at a celebration. More than a meal, a quail egg can be an act of self-care, a quiet defense against the loss of movement that many fear but few speak of. Yet as vital as strong muscles are, they rest on a foundation that often goes overlooked. The strength of your bones. Without healthy bones, no amount of muscle can keep you steady. In the next section, we'll uncover how quail eggs contribute to building and preserving one of your body's most essential structures, your skeleton. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's continue with point number 4. 4. Supports bone health. There is something quietly profound about standing tall. It's not merely posture, it's presence. For many elders in the peaceful village of Greenfield, maintaining that upright and steady stance becomes one of the greatest challenges of aging. Broken bones, curved spines, and fragile frames do not happen overnight. They arrive after years of subtle weakening, a slow erosion of strength often unnoticed, until one day it cannot be ignored. When we discuss bone health, calcium often takes center stage, and rightly so. But there is a missing piece in this conversation, a silent partner that determines whether calcium is truly absorbed and used by the body. That nutrient is vitamin D. And surprisingly, one of its most accessible sources is quietly waiting in the kitchen of many homes, in the tiny yolk of a quail egg. As we age, our bodies produce less vitamin D from sunlight, even as our need for it increases. Without enough vitamin D, the calcium we consume may simply pass through us unused, like trying to build a house without nails to hold it all together. This is where quail eggs step in. They provide a gentle, consistent source of vitamin D alongside phosphorus and protein, all vital to maintaining bone density and strength. Scientific research supports this profoundly. Studies show that seniors in communities like Greenfield who maintain adequate vitamin D levels are far less likely to suffer fractures, especially hip fractures, one of the most devastating injuries an elder can face. What might be a minor fall for a younger person can mean months of recovery or even a loss of independence for someone over 70. Eating quail eggs regularly isn't just about obtaining nutrients. It is about reinforcing your foundation, quite literally. It's about staying mobile, preserving the freedom to move through your home unassisted, and continuing to live life on your own terms. Every quail egg you enjoy is a quiet investment in stability, resilience, and the strength to keep moving forward. And here's something many don't realize. The connection between bones and heart health runs deeper than one might think. Yes, your heart, the tireless organ that has carried you through every moment of your journey, is also influenced by the foods you eat. In the next section, we'll explore one of the most misunderstood relationships in nutrition today: how quail eggs affect heart health, and why they might not be the villain they were once thought to be. 5. Supports heart health. For many of us, the heart is more than just an organ. It is a symbol of life, love, and all that propels us forward. It beats for our families, our passions, the memories we cherish, and the dreams we continue to pursue. So when we consider protecting our hearts in our later years, it becomes deeply personal. Not just a medical matter, but an emotional one. Yet for decades, quail eggs have unfairly borne the label of heart hazard. Many elders in places like Greenfield, following outdated advice, avoided them out of fear of cholesterol. But today, science paints a very different and much more hopeful picture. While it is true that quail eggs contain dietary cholesterol, current understanding reveals that for most people, this does not directly translate into higher blood cholesterol levels. In fact, quail eggs can help increase HDL, the good cholesterol that protects against heart disease. More importantly, quail eggs are packed with nutrients that actively support cardiovascular health, including vitamin B12, selenium, and choline. These nutrients reduce inflammation and help regulate blood pressure and blood vessel function. A comprehensive study published in the British Medical Journal followed over 400,000 individuals and found no link between moderate quail egg consumption and heart disease. The research even suggested some protective benefits among those who included quail eggs regularly in their diets. This serves as a quiet but powerful reminder that nutrition is often about balance, not fear. For seniors especially, quail eggs provide a natural, affordable way to nourish the heart without relying on synthetic supplements or complicated routines. A boiled quail egg in the morning is not just food. It is a small act of care for your most vital muscle. It supports the rhythm that has carried you through a lifetime of emotion, effort, and endurance. So perhaps it's time to welcome quail eggs back to your table, not with guilt, but with gratitude. Because your heart deserves strength, nourishment, and trust with every beat. And speaking of strength, there's another vital part of health that is often overlooked, but becomes more essential with every passing year: your immune system. As you'll soon discover, quail eggs have something important to say about that, too. 6. Supports immunity. There is something we often take for granted: the quiet strength of the immune system tirelessly working behind the scenes. It shields us from the seasonal colds that sweep through Maplewood every winter. It defends against infections that appear uninvited, those invisible threats that could easily take hold if left unchecked. But as we grow older, that protective shield naturally weakens. The body's defenses no longer respond as swiftly or as fiercely as they once did. For many elders, even a minor illness can quickly turn serious. That's why every choice we make in later years, every bite we take, carries a deeper purpose. Surprisingly, one of the most effective ways to support your immune system may already be sitting quietly in your kitchen: the humble quail egg. Though often overlooked, inside that tiny speckled shell lies a powerful combination of immune-boosting nutrients. Quail eggs are rich in vitamin A, essential for maintaining the health of your skin and the lining of your respiratory tract, the body's first line of defense against germs. They also provide selenium, a trace mineral that strengthens immune responses and helps your body recognize and attack harmful invaders more efficiently. Equally important are vitamin B12 and high-quality protein, both crucial in supporting the production of white blood cells, the soldiers of your immune system. For seniors who may struggle with nutrient absorption or have reduced appetites, quail eggs offer a compact, highly digestible source of strength. They're easy to prepare, gentle on the stomach, and nourishing in every sense. But the true power of quail eggs lies not just in the nutrients they contain, but in the consistency they offer. A simple habit, perhaps a soft boiled quail egg at breakfast, or a warm scramble at dinner becomes a quiet defense strategy. One that helps you stay strong during flu season, recover faster from illnesses, and feel a little more resilient with each passing day. And here's the beautiful thing. When your immune system is stronger, your energy returns, your appetite improves, your days feel fuller again. Which brings us to something many elders in Maplewood struggle with but seldom discuss: weight management. Whether it's shedding extra pounds or holding onto a healthy weight, quail eggs might offer more than you ever imagined. Let's take a closer look. 7. Helps maintain a healthy weight. As we age, our relationship with our bodies transforms. Weight, once just a number on a scale or a matter of vanity, begins to carry deeper meaning. For some elders, unintentional weight loss becomes a quiet warning sign, a hint that something deeper may be unfolding inside. For others, gradual weight gain adds strain to joints, raises blood pressure, and brings about fatigue that was never there before. Yet, in both cases, the true challenge is balance, not simply losing or gaining weight, but maintaining a body that feels strong, stable, and nourished. This is where quail eggs quietly offer something remarkable. Unlike many processed foods that leave us full for a moment and hungry soon after, quail eggs provide sustained, meaningful nourishment. With a balanced profile of high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, quail eggs help regulate hunger hormones, support metabolism, and offer lasting energy, all packed into a single simple food. Studies have shown that seniors who start their day with a protein-rich breakfast, such as quail eggs, tend to eat fewer calories over the course of the day, not because they are dieting, but because their bodies feel genuinely satisfied. That sense of fullness isn't just physical, it's emotional. It gives you the freedom to eat mindfully, not reactively. For seniors who may eat less due to changes in appetite, illness, or medication, quail eggs offer a concentrated source of calories and nutrients in a small, easy-to-eat package. But perhaps the greatest gift quail eggs provide in this area isn't about calories at all. It's about dignity. Being able to manage your weight in a healthy, natural way gives you control, confidence, and vitality. It's about moving through your day with comfort, keeping up with grandchildren, walking a little farther, standing a little taller. So whether you're working to regain strength after an illness or simply want to maintain balance, quail eggs can be a powerful ally, not in the pursuit of perfection, but in the journey toward feeling good in your own skin. And yet, even with all these physical benefits, there's another role quail eggs play that often goes overlooked, a role that touches something much deeper than muscle or memory. What if we told you that something as humble as a quail egg might also offer emotional healing? That it could support your mental clarity even when life's toughest challenges arise? Stay with us, because what comes next might surprise you. A simple quail egg, a lasting gift. In a world that often chases complexity, trendy diets, costly supplements, and ever-shifting health advice, it's almost poetic that something so small, so humble, and so familiar as a quail egg can quietly support the very pillars of senior wellness. Not with noise or novelty, but with steady consistency, nourishing nutrition, and a touch of wisdom gifted by nature itself. Throughout your journey, you, like many in the quiet town of Everwood, have learned to cherish what truly matters: enduring strength, a clear mind, a steady heart, independence, and the ability to keep moving forward. You know that the little things, a daily stroll through the garden, a warm smile from a neighbor, a shared meal at the kitchen table, are what make life deeply meaningful. And now, in this beautiful stage of life, the quail egg becomes one of those little things. Quiet and unassuming, yet packed with exactly what your body and mind still crave. Consider this: one quail egg offers support for your memory, your eyesight, your bones, muscles, heart, immune system, and your weight. All areas that tend to weaken with age. Yet, with every small bite, you are making a simple, wise investment in your health and independence. No prescriptions, no marketing ploys, just real, wholesome food with real, lasting benefits. But perhaps the most powerful part of all this is this. Choosing to care for yourself at any age is a radical act of hope. It's not about chasing youth. It's about honoring the life you've lived and giving your body the respect it still deserves. Whether you're 67 or 92, you still have stories to tell, love to share, and days worth living fully. And a nourished body makes that possible. So the next time you crack open a quail egg, don't just see a meal. See a quiet act of strength, a gift from the earth, a small daily way to say, I'm still here, I still matter, and I still care for myself. If this message resonates with you, we invite you to continue learning with us. There are many more everyday foods, just like the quail egg, that hold hidden powers for longevity, vitality, and healing. In our next video, we'll explore another humble kitchen staple, one with science-backed benefits that might just change the way you think about aging gracefully. Your health journey is far from over. In many ways, it is just beginning. Let's keep walking it together. These lessons are here to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support one another on this shared path toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with the number 1. If not, feel free to comment 0. Your feedback means the world to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.